What's up, friends? Everything's gone haywire. My name's Aaron Ciotti. Well, I don't know why. Why does this keep? There it is. Welcome. Man still doesn't know how to stream after a year and a half. Welcome to Whoop Wednesday. Tonight is the SmackDown 75 versus 65. This is the most power, I think, that this has the best chance at being a lightweight 75 millimeter whoop that I think I could possibly give to it. Arguably, there are better frames, but this, in terms of flight performance, this frame is totally fine. It's lightweight-ish. It's not the lightest weight. It's also not the heaviest. And then you guys know the 65 mil setups. I resisted the urge to fly this in fear of breaking another motor shaft. My Pyrodrone order from December 12th, that's right, December 12th, finally did make it. USPS lost it. And it had two of the T-Motor 0803 22,000s in it. When I realized, towards the end of December, when I realized that I was never going to get that order, I ordered the remaining 3 from their website. And then those came, and that allowed me to fix this up until this point. But yeah, now I have 2 extra of these motors, which is awesome. So if I do break, I think there's 1 more prototype motor on here. Yeah, there's 1 remaining prototype motor on here. So if that one breaks, I will replace with a production 0803 22,000 and just keep putting batteries through this. I want to put like 100, 150, 200 batteries through this to really just get a good sense of what the difference is indoors in small spaces with a 75. And here at Studio 2, it's a little bit bigger of a space. So yeah, I really want to give 75 as much of a chance as possible, basically, before I discount it and say nobody should do it. This is my full-time job, believe it or not. If you want me to be able to eat and keep the lights on, I rely on support from beautiful people like you. You can head over to CiottiFPV.com. There's a million ways you can support me there. You can click the thumbs up here. That's free. Comment in the chat. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Over on CiottiFPV.com, the very first link is my Patreon. That's what helps me out the most. $3 whole a month. That's only 10 cents a day. You can join the Patreon. Tons of benefits, audio versions of these live streams, email notifications, Facebook notifications. You get access to the Discord channel with a whole bunch of specific channels like CiottiFPV Reacts. There is some new stuff in CiottiFPV Reacts, so we're going to hit that tonight if I can remember. Feel free to remind me in the chat. Bunch of technical articles on there: how to PID tune the easy way, filter tune the easy way, how to troubleshoot motor heat, mid throttle oscillations, all kinds of really good stuff in there. There's also an Etsy store, a Fiverr page, and a Teespring store over at the website. If you want to buy yourself something nice, the Teespring store has really high quality t-shirts. They're made by Next Level. They're nice and soft. They fit really well, blah, 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 blah. And then there's a bunch of affiliate links over there too. If you or your family or anybody that you know is doing an Amazon order, if they hit my Amazon affiliate link before they do that order, I get money for free. There's no downside. And then I also have affiliate links, so if you're also doing orders on FPV Crate, FPV Cycle, Umagod's website, Get FPV, and a bunch of others. They're all linked at CiottiFPV.com. Jump over there, try it out. That's a weird thing to say. You know what to do. Love you. In the chat, Espander was first. Hypnos FPV was second. Ram Donko, Kevin Sumner, Northern Tier, Ram Donko again, Apache Smoke, Wounded Sniper, Schizophrenic. 'Twas the donkey's fault. Fuck. Freelojo, Kaiser Soze, Richard, Whack FPV, Dan636, Paul McDonald, Ram Jam, License to Drive, Freelojo again, Joe Bruce, Chopper FPV, Corey Gamble, Grizz FPV, Metal Dirtskin, License to Drive, Jackalope, Ram Donko, Kleptox, Hypnos again, Vern Kelk is in the house, North 49 RC, Andy Taylor, Borked, Tabayashi Media. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I'll get you next time. If you want to talk to me in the chat, all you got to do is... Hold on, I'm moving it over. Really? The keystrokes are down already? It's been like 3 seconds. All you got to do is type CiottiFPV. You can put an @ in front of it, but you don't have to. If you type CiottiFPV into the chat, it's going to light up an orange like that you see here, and I'll know that you're talking to me. If you don't do that, it won't light up an orange, and I won't know that you're talking to me. Hey, there it is. That's weird. The keystrokes have never started working. They've only ever stopped working. Espander tagged me first and said, I won't be here live, but may watch a replay of the whole building fixing. Make sure to have a good stream. Thank you, brother. Apache says, good morning. 'Twas the donkey's fault, says, oops. Freelojo says, evening. This collective resistance causes shorter flights. Whack FPV says, yo. Will CiottiFPV be at Rampage? Will a donut out whoop a whoop? Find out in this live stream. I should be at Rampage. Hopefully they'll... typically, Rampage is kind of expensive, and so I usually volunteer at it. Hopefully they bring me on to build Micro Mayhem again, and hopefully we use it a little bit more. Although, I don't know, last time it was just kind of too dark. We use it a lot, though. We got to go a bunch of flying in. I hope that more people come to it, though, this time. But yeah, Rampage will be rad. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hold on. These batteries are done. Yeah, so I should be there. I hope to be there. I'll say that. I definitely hope to be there. Family Guyver says, what's up, collective? Free Range Chicken says, howdy. Metal Dirtskin says, I gave in and ordered a few spare 0803s, so I gambled on 75 millimeters not being a dumb choice. Guess we'll see. I mean, I can already kind of tell you, Metal, that they make really good power. They make really, really, really good power. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You'll see in a bit. You'll see in a bit. There we go. Freelogia says, am I missing the stream? I just have the thumbnail. I hope not. We should be live, aren't we? You guys here? Okay. Working. Okay, good. I mean, that when more times that I care to admit, the stream won't work, and I'll just be here talking to myself for 5 or 6 minutes usually before I get caught up on the chat and somebody's like, so he's late, what's going on? And I'm like, oh no. I've done like I've done like 10 minutes. I've streamed for like 10 minutes to the ether. And then for you guys, you just think I'm late. So yeah, tonight the majority of what we're going to be doing is flying, but we got some other stuff that we're going to do. And in the interim here. And one of them, well, let me do this before I forget. I made it a point to bring my scale. So let's weigh a couple of the things that we're going to be flying here for anybody that's looking to keep score. So we'll go from fattest to lightest. Let's tear this out. And all right, so the dry weight on the 75 millimeter rig is 28 grams, and then the heavy battery for it, the Talon 450, is 12, and then the lightweight battery, the little 380, is, I think it's 10? Yeah, it's 10. So 10 grams, 12 grams, and 28 grams. So realistically, these 380s are great. These 380s are, I would definitely recommend these 380s over these 450s. You'll see later. So the all-up weight for the 75 millimeter rig with the 380 is 38.5 grams. Call it 38 grams. This scale's not great. So 38 grams for the 75 millimeter rig versus. Somebody do me a favor and type that in the chat. Versus so it's on pH2. Here's the thing, right? These bigger batteries that you would want to run on a 75 millimeter frame, none of them have BT 2.0, right? So for a 70 and like cutting these off and like soldering on BT 2.0 is like, really? No, that's not what we're doing with our lives. So I feel like realistically the 75 millimeter build is a pH 2.0 build, right? So I guess in fairness, we should put that up against the pH 2.0 build. Although, if you're going to build the 65, you can get a bunch of BT 2.0 batteries. So, I don't know. I think what we'll do is we'll fly all three of these rigs. And, you know, you can decide what comparison makes the most sense for you. But the 65 millimeter rigs in terms of weight, the dry weight is 23 for the BT 2.0 builds and 23 for the PH 2.0 build. So 23 grams dry, and then the 260, 250 mAh batteries are 7 grams. Both of them, the Beta FPV BT 2.0 and the Nitro Nectar PH 2.0 Gold. They're both the same weight, which again is 7 grams. And then the big Newbie Drone 300s are 8.4 grams. Realistically, they fly a lot better on these 300s. So let's use the 300s as our scale. 31.5 grams. So 31.5 grams versus 38 grams. But, which is a big weight difference for a tiny whoop, but there's the, disc loading and all. Like it's a much bigger surface area, admittedly. It is a much bigger surface area, the 75 millimeter whoop. So yeah, we'll see in a little bit which one you guys think is best, because that's all that matters. Like I have my opinion, but it's just that it's my opinion. If you want something that's a little bit more cushy and a little bit slower, not slower. Slower is not the right word. It's kind of like flying a 5-inch versus flying a 6-inch. The 6-inch still flies great, but everything is just kind of dulled down a little bit. But it still flies great. Let me get caught up on chat again here. FPV Trucker says, what's up? Lead Slinger says, you running the Zing motors or the T motors? What are you talking about, Lead Slinger? Actually, it's fine. This is on T-Motor 0803 22000. The BT 2.0 rig is on, well, actually both of these. Both of these are on Happy Model 0802 25,000 kV motors. The Zing 0803s are too low of a KV for 1S. But I am going to be putting them on the Insta360 Go carrying 2S 75 millimeter rig. Especially because I have to change that frame out. So I'll change the frame from the crash 2 days ago, and I'll swap the motors on while I'm at it. Schizophrenic, oh, we got it. Thank you, dude. Leonard Dirksen says, I went GNB 27 on mine, just got some of the Nitro Nectars with that, plus there are 450s for toothpicks. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a definite advantage of GNB 27. That's slick. Kevin Sumner says, I agree with Metal Dirtskin, GNB 27 Nitro Nectars. Do it. I have at least 50 Tiny Whoop batteries right now, so I cannot make a single justification for buying even one more GNB battery. So yeah, I won't be trying those anytime soon. Plus, I'm really happy with BT 2.0, to be quite honest. And that GNB 27 is not going to be like that much better to warrant rebuying all the batteries, doing giveaways with them or trying to sell them or whatever. So yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Let's jump into, now the keystrokes don't work again. Okay. Oh, right. I've lost my mind. They work when you've highlighted the application. What was this, B-Man? I know I pre-screened this to make sure that it was safe for work, but now I forget what it was. Just like that, I forgot what it was. Ah, that's right. There's B-Man's Clam Man sweatshirt. Very, very cool. B-Man, is it like the softest thing in the world? Oh, actually, I don't even know if B-Man is in the chat tonight. I don't know if I saw him. What else we got going on here? Right 9, another one. Yeah, we got that. It was a horrible video added that we got rid of. John Goblin, Schizophrenic FPV, build of the week, 75mm newbie drone Cockroach with Happy Model 1102 13500s on GNB2S 380 mAh high volt. Beta FPV ELRS 12 amp AIO Rush Tank Nano Runcam Phoenix Nano. 64.93. It is unbelievable how quickly a tiny whoop, the weight of a tiny whoop gets out of control. Let's open this up a little bit bigger here. All right, there we go. That red Cockroach 75 frame is freaking cool looking. I love that. Look at it, I didn't curse. XT30s, those are adding to the fatness, but you know, when you buy a battery with an XT30, it's kind of insane to, it would be ridiculous to move it to a BT 2.0 to save like 1 gram. This 3D printed canopy is certainly not helping. If you can find a, what's happening? Why is that happening? What is going on? What is this down here? What? Where did you come? Why are you? What? Why did that happen? What the hell is going? What world is this? Yeah. So if you can find a molded canopy, you'll save at least a couple of grams. One of the reasons why the weight is up there though is because there's a separate VTX, there's a separate receiver, like wires that go directly to them. It's not the lightest weight camera in the world. You know, I'm having trouble getting these frames to not explode on at like 50 something grams. So slimming this thing down, if it's going to get crashed, is going to be pretty important. But really cool build. I like that combo of motors and batteries. 1102 13,500. You know, I didn't have any luck with those. If you try to put an HD camera on there, I think you might get jello. Schizophrenic. I tested these exact motors and they were not perfectly balanced, and they were putting jello into HD. So just be warned if you try to run HD on this. If you don't run HD on the rig, these motors are probably totally fine. Oh, that's dope. There it is. So those are the two ultra short run colors of the 250 frame. And that green one almost looks like it's got 4-inch arms, but I don't think so. I think it's just sitting farther back. Man, I wanted one of these in purple so bad, but I didn't want to get stuck with just the 5-inch arms. But that's okay. I actually I totally forgot about the 250 rebuild that I was doing. Man, those are pretty. Those are really good looking. Cool. Oh my God, really? Come on, please. There we go. FPV Trucker says, ordered AOS 3.5. What motors should I use? I have a set of 2004 newbie drones. Are they too big for 3.5-inch props? They're slightly too big, but I would run them anyway. AOS 3.5, newbie drone, 2004s. Yeah, run those FPV Trucker. You'll be totally fine. 1804s, in my opinion, are the perfect motor for a 3.5-inch prop. But if you have a little bit too big of a motor, it's completely fine. So yeah, run those. Metal Dirtson says they didn't make them in 4-inch or I'd have bought the hell of it out of it. Yeah, that was yeah, I messaged the guys asking if they were going to do 4-inch arms. I assume not. Schizophrenic FPV says RC and Power cotton candy motors coming for the purple frame. What size? Schizophrenic. All right, cool. So we are caught up here, and did something weird to my neck before. If I'm like, I got my hair cut. Yeah, you guys called it. It's hard to see. This tiny little light source is not, just doesn't do a good job. A bigger light source, your dark hair absorbs light. How can I explain this? The shot to get like your dark hair with just direct light hitting it from a small light source, it doesn't do anything, as you can see here. a bigger light source, you're gonna get like what's happening on my forehead, like that shine. You can kind of start to pick it up over here. Or no, over here. There it is. Yeah, that's a bounce. It's not diffuse. There's light either hits something and then spreads, or hits something and then bounces straight off. And yeah, dark stuff, dark hair, dark skin, dark cars, they need a big light source because they just have light hitting them and bouncing off. They don't have light hitting them and then exploding in all directions. Schizophrenic says 2105 and a half, 2950 kV. Very cool. Very, very cool. That'll be plenty of motor. Okay. Good to go over on. Actually, let's check. There we go. Okay, now we're good. We good. Lord Hypnos sent me something super cool. I'm gonna try to play this without showing his email address. I should be able to. There we go. Look at this. Check this out. Look how effing cool this is. I'm gonna send him my logo to use in here. Look at this. Or not. Oh my god, what's happening? Why won't it play? Because I'm not clicking on it. Is that not the coolest thing in the world? Where'd you get that that sound effect from? Is that from the stream, Hypnos? Is that one of the times that I was shredding tiny whoops? I think it was. All right, let's get to flying. What do you say? Hypnos, what would it cost? And or would you be able to replace the little points that are whizzing around with little tiny whoops? Is that unrealistic? It's probably unrealistic because you would have to have a 3D model that would you couldn't just have it be like, you'd have to have a 3D model that would pitch and roll and whatnot, and that would probably be ridiculous. Let's break some tiny whoops. What do you think? What do you say? I'm gonna get this VTX plugged in, or VRX plugged in real quick. All right, people. All right, friends. VRX is plugged in. I need to get goggles and transmitter into my hands for things flying related to happen. I don't really have anything else to show you guys. It was really nice to get that Pyro drone order, and I had I had a bunch of fun stuff in there. I had an extra F40 Pro 4 bell. I don't know what else, I forget. But yeah, it was really nice. I filed I went to the post office and I said, hey, here's my tracking number. It says that it got to Atlanta, but then it doesn't say anything else. And they're like, you got to go on our website. And I was like, oh, so fuck me then, I guess, right? I was like, that's just them telling me to F off. But I went on the website and I did it, and it was a real thing. Oh man, OBS, really? You're shit in the bed, OBS? Okay. Oh no, the lag. Oh no, the lag. Oh no, the lag. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just get over to the VTX. Nope. I guess I don't have a I guess I don't have a keystroke for it yet. Okay, so let's start with, you know what I can do on here? Hold on. Let's go video capture device, add existing, Canon T6. Okay. And then we're just going to make this real small. And we'll just chuck it down here. There we go. Just a little tiny me. Just down in the corner, you know? And I can even do a little bit of that. There we go. Oh, yeah, that is just... Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up, friend. It's bobsled time. What's up, Felix? I'll even look at me. Look what an artist I am. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Look at me go. We're gonna go BT 2.0 65 mil rig first, just to get some stick time in, because I have more batteries charged for this than anything else. I picked up a Calax shelving unit for here on my way here. Cool, yeah, Cool Runnings, man. I loved that movie growing up. I don't know why, but I just loved that movie. Ah, look it! Wow.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Look how fancy I am. Okay, we join Whoop, and yeah. So I got this this Calax for over here. But what I realized is that I can put it out in the hallway, and we can do tricks with it. There it is. Look at it. Look at that. And I already put a bunch of shit on it, of course. So there's the 75 mil. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. There's a fist fight going on in there. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. It's just, why so angry? Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Let's try this again. So there's the 2S 75 millimeter rig. Oh my god, why? Why the fist fight? Okay, there's two more. You laughing at me, Felix? The toothpick is back there. Where are you? Where are you? People laughing at me. And then over here, there are the two of the Rip Squeaks. The one on Xnova 1804s, and then this one's on 1504s. Here, let's go behind. Let's look at their little asses. Let's look at their little ripsqueak butts. Look at them butts. Look at them hot butts. Oh, I know what's going on. Here, let's go to a stock pit profile, and then it won't get all bouncy. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we can hang out in here and look at them. Yeah, so this is the 1804 Ripsqueak on the, and right now I have GemFan 3.5s on it, 3520s. And then this is the little Zing 1504 3-inch Ripsqueak. Look at that. And then, oh boy, don't fall down the stairs, bro. And then here is the toothpick, which I'm hoping to get up in the air tomorrow. Oh no, I'm on it. Oh no! There's the 75 rig with the Newbie Drone 0802 motors, 2S to carry the Insta360 Go. And yeah, there's the toothpick. It's almost ready. Oh, this tune sucks. Let's get off this tune. Get onto the good one. So yeah, here's my thought process on this, moving this thing out here. Ready? Oh, friends. We've got a power loop cube. I'm just gonna call it right now. If I can manage to do a power loop through the bottom, up through the top, and then back down the bottom. Oh, farts. I mean, I can't even make it over the railing, so not much of a chance of that happening. But if I can manage to do that, then you guys will have to refer to me as the Whoop God forever. Oh, I forgot to show you the top. Here's the top. Here's what's on top of it. Magic. red frame. So Friday. Oh, I'm on the edge. I'm so on the edge. Oh, I fell off the edge. Friday is gonna be freestyle frames. Friday is gonna be freestyle frames Friday, and we're gonna compare a bunch of these frames here. I gotta go to that soft tune again. So we've got.
Telemetry lost.
Come on, rearm. Rearm. There we go. So we've got. This is the mini LRX from D-Quad on the left here. And then here are my two frames, which still need to be built and tested. And then here are a couple of rip squeaks. One of them with 2.5-inch arms, one of them with 3-inch arms. All right. So now I showed you guys all the things. Come on. Come on. Come on. Maggie got an elliptical. Look at this fancy thing. Look at this fancy thing. Oh God, I'm in it. And I lost my little. So the other reason why I put this up is because I lost my little our little power loop table. So this IKEA Kallax is gonna become our power. What's it called? Power loop. This thing is flying awful right now. Where's all the power? What? Oh, for fuck's sake, Larry. Or maybe I'm just flying terrible right now. Oh. Oh. Here we go. I almost got. No, well, that's over the top. So it's not going to be super hard to do a power loop up over the top of this thing. That ain't it, but we'll get it clean at some point. Oh my God, Larry. I think there's something wrong with this battery. It is just a saggy hot mess. Oh God. No, it's one of the big batteries. I wonder why it's flying so weird. Ian Bible says that I crash better than his mom. That's confusing. Let's go to another one of those Weebly batteries. Give it a second to redeem itself. Staying up here for the time being because it's family dinner time downstairs. Sage made some amazing fried chicken and potatoes. Okay, here we are. It's MicroMaster, you fools. FPV Trucker says, are the 3.5mm props on your Rip Squeak 5mm or T-mount? M5 mount. Bot Grinder FPV, what is up, my man? With a $10 super chat, he says, shh. Thank you, dude. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Trying to make sure I get caught up on chat here. Stay caught up on chat, I should say. Schizophrenic says 21. Oh, no, we got that. Okay, cool. Cool. Ramdago says, I didn't mind the screen on screen, but this is pro. I know, right? This is way better. I'll have this set up at the apartment. Oh, shit. It's dab time at Bot Grinder's house. FPV Trucker, no, we got that. Quad Killa said, no, we got that. Schizophrenic talking about my haircut. Let's just fly. Here we go. Oh, okay. Then there's that. Oh! Right in the fizzle. All right, here we go. Let's go. Ooh. Oh my God. All right, let's get these power loops going. What am I doing? Farting all around. Here we go. Let's get one. Really? I can't even fly up to it? Ooh. I wonder if I'll knock everything off of those shelves. Here we go. Woo! Sage almost caught one to the jimmies. Oh no! Don't fall on the balcony. Ooh, that's the top of that shelf. Oh, wait, what? Where am I? There we go. Here we go. I just gotta get the timing on picking the throttle back up right. Whee! Oh man, that little bottom lip just totally rejected me. There we go. Oh, almost. I want to get a really clean one though. You know what I want to really do is that. Oh, I can't believe I just hit that. Wow. Okay. I was going to say exactly what I just did. Sometimes you just gotta call the trick, yo, and as you're calling the trick, you'll just do it. Oh, why? I can't even fly over the couch. What is happening? Where am I? I'm scared. I'm scared. Friends, I'm scared. Oh! Oh, boy. Here I come. Get you. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, that would have been nuts.
Just ignore.
Maggie says, don't go in Felix's messy room. She's getting hit in the butt. Watch. That was your arm, wasn't it? I was going for the. Look at that. Yeah, look at that, guys. Come on now.
Did you see that?
So good. Yeah. Get her again. Watch.
Alright.
Got it. Got it. Definitely got the butt that time. Butt confirmed. All right. Let's do some work. Okay. I think I broke it, guys. There was a sound. Wow, how did that not break? That made a horrible sound. What was that sound? Oh, that was the antenna popping out. That's okay. Oh man, it did make. Yo, these motors, friends. These Happy Model motors, they be taking some abuse. I can't even. Oh, that magnet, the magnet ring is dropping. Okay, hold on. Let's fix that. Man, I'm getting hot as shit already. I shouldn't have been. I should have put shorts on. I got pants on like a real person. Wow, I can't get the magnet bell up. Keystrokes are all the way down now. No, they're not. Come on, magnet ring. Pop back up. There it is. All right, now we'll be good to go. That one looks okay. That one looks okay. Yeah, I can't understand how these motors don't catch on fire with this abuse. Here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, where am I? What's that? I love when it bounces off the ground like that and it does like that little wiggle. What's up? Can we go through here? Can we go through here? Where else can we go through? Go back through? Oh no, rejected. Oh. I'm not even gonna get home, am I? Not even gonna get home. Nope, that's it. Hold on. Woo! All right. I'm let me keep flying these down. I want to give everybody time to eat without me going down there and harassing them.
Telemetry.
So let's just keep stunting, as the kids say. What's going on in the chat here? I'll get caught up on chat. Hold on. Freeloader says CiottiFPV is an excellent resource and pilot. Thank you, dude. Glitchy says, is this the new Beedrun flight controller you're talking about? Yep. Those are the only AIOs that I fly at this point. Haven't had a 65mm Roop I could crash flip that many times without it catching on fire. Yeah, man, they're legit. So only tried Happy Model on Beta FPV boards. Kevin Sumner says, I bet CiottiFPV smells good. What? License to Drive says, build a bando out of Lego and power whoop it. Ian Bible says, I was saying nice things. Thank you, Ian. Come on, YouTube. Really? You're going to do the thing? Mudderton says, you should call that rig the Balustrade Basher. Ian Bible says, very sweet. B-Man says, what's good? What's going on, B-Man? CMYK is in the house as well. All right. Here we go. More abuse. Oh, that left front motor wasn't wanting to spin up there for a second. So this BT 2.0 rig was fresher than the PH 2.0 rig, but I've been flying it a lot more, and now it is like just as beat up. So I'm gonna take a minute to fly like a Cinewhoop because it doesn't abuse the rig. And then within seconds, I'll lose my mind and just start throwing it up over the railing. Here we go. Oh my god, I fell all the way down. Did you guys see that? Oh my god, the bottom part of that shelf is really getting me. Oh, what? What? Why? Did it? Why? What? Why did that happen? Did I put the same battery on it? Nope, I'm good. Oh, come on, goggles. Don't do this. Not like this. That's weird. I don't know what happened with that battery. But maybe I've finally managed to nuke one of these batteries. I guess. All right. I'm gonna put this battery in backwards. Hold on. There we go. All right. So this is the last 300 mAh BT 2.0 battery. Let's get a really clean power loop on that Calyx cube. What do you say, chat? What do you say, friends? Should we? Is it time? Okay. Not on the first try though. Actually, that the one that I did through the left and then back through the bottom right, that was pretty damn clean, in all honesty. Oh, that was not clean. I think I knocked one of the frames down. I did. Oh, that was tight. Did you see that? Ooh. Oh. Okay, here we go. That was through. I think that went through. I think that went through the top cube. I very specifically tried to throw it late. That was over top. Oh my god, what is going on with these batteries all of a sudden? Oh, these are the ones that I left charged. Oh wow, man, they just fall off the cliff. That's right, okay. These I left charged for like a bunch of days. All right, so there we go. That is
Telemetry lost.
what I consider to be the best freestyle tiny whoop setup. We bleed FPV, 300 mAh, BT 2.0 batteries. Newbie drone, Acro B, AIO. Happy model 0802 25,000 kV batteries. Unfortunately, you have to direct solder those motors up to this Newbie drone AIO. You get a little bit more power that way, but it is annoying, admittedly. But yeah, in my opinion, this is it. This is it right here. Nice and simple setup. The Newbie drone boards are just very, very robust, very strong. I like this Cockroach 65 frame. Most people like the, most racers, I should say, like this Beta 65 Meteor frame. The Cockroach frame in clear seems to be strong enough, and you can crank your PIDs up and your filters down quite a bit more with the Cockroach 65 frame. And you can literally see why. Like when I bend this thing, it's got a little bit of bendiness, right? And I'm gonna try to put the same amount of force into the other one, right? So like it bends a little bit, but not bad. When I bend this one with that same amount of force, it's like a noodle. It's just like a wet noodle. And I mean, like, it's just, this is also why this frame is so durable, though. It just bends out of the way. So, let's go to pH 2.0. We're going to go to pH 2.0 Nitro Nectar 250s. And we'll fly 2 of these, and then we're going to move over to the 75 mil rig on pH 2.0, and then we're going to come back to this. So we'll bounce back and forth a couple times, in case people are kind of cycling in and out of the chat. And okay, here we go.
Recovered.
Let's get it. Dan Richmond is adding to CiottiFPV Reacts. Very cool. All right, people. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait. You know what I could do? I could put this, like, full screen or whatever. And then put it, like, in the background, basically. I could do that. Oh. Isn't that fancy? Doesn't really accomplish anything, but... Oh, I actually really like that. I'm absolutely gonna leave that. I think I'm also gonna put it in the bottom though. Video capture device. I can just add Canon T6 a second time. I think. Yeah, I can. Look at that. And then I am still gonna put this down in the corner because I think it looks good down there. Okay, like that, and then let's put it underneath all the other sources. Okay, cool. Here we go. Look how fancy, man. It is fancy pants all over the place up in here. Here we go. Good old pH 2.0 sagging down to 3.35 volts per cell off takeoff. Really? What's happening here? These 250 batteries are starting to get cycled out, I think. Man, yeah, this battery is not loving life. So let's hide. We'll hide from, or we'll just flip over like a complete jackass. Might not make it up. She knows, chat. She knows. Ooh. What? There's a wall there. Oh, come on now. Really? Oh, really? Oh, I've never had a rig come off the wall like that. Hello? Ram! That's that tiny whoop face punch. Battery might be shit, but it is helping with the power loops. This battery is actually acting almost like it's cold. You know what I mean? Like it's sagging down and then it's coming back and then it's sagging down and it's coming back. And like when I'm pushing on it. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, now it's shot, I think. Ow. Alright. Glenn Burnett says, what do you think of the new Drone Hummingbird Pro flight controller? I've had good luck with mine. I bought 2 of those and they both blew up, but that was a known bad batch. I've heard that they're fine nowadays.
Telemetry lost.
I haven't tried. I've a forever bad taste in my mouth from that experience, which is a shame. But they're probably fine. I forget what the difference is between that and the Acromode. 661 says, got a lowering kit for. I got my ears lowered. June Loco says, what do I need to rip the sim with my goggles? Just an HDMI cable, I think, right? Just need to run HDMI into them. Just as if you're doing like a shark bite. Alright. This battery's feeling a little bit better. Well, no it's not. Look at the voltage drop down. Jesus. That's okay. Oh, wow, I did not throw it back almost at all. Alright, flying like a Cinewhoop. Hi, Duke. Duke hates the tiny whoop. Hi, Duke. Don't run away, little boy. Don't run away. It's okay. It's just a little tiny whoop. Just a little tiny whoop. I'm trying to not, like, traumatize him. Look how much fun it is, Duke. Look how much fun it is. Yo, I crashed into the sink 2 nights in a row this week. With the Insta360 carrier and with the oh wow. And with the oh, this rig actually. 2 nights in a row. I was like, really? This is real life? Oh, really? You couldn't have just let me sneak through there, world? Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Ground effect is real. Oh, yo, that looked so dope. Oh! I went through his legs! I went right through Duke's legs. That is insane. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whoo! Just, no big deal. No big deal. Just dropping it like it's hot. Oh, I'm sorry, Duke, you little devil. Oh, no. I'm having a rough time tonight, boys. Not my best night of tiny whoop flying. But this will durability test the hell out of the 75mm whoop, which is what we're going to be flying next. So here we go. Those were all 65s. Now we're going to move over to 75. Here you go. And I'm going to run it on the heavier battery. This is on the 450 mAh battery first. I don't know why. We're just gonna, just because. So here we go. This is a Talon 1S 450. It is a 12 gram battery versus the other battery, which is 10 grams. T-motor 0803, 22,000 kV motors on the Gemfan quad blade props. lots of frame in view, which is annoying, admittedly. Okay, okay. It's very excited to start flying. So like, see how much slower, like it just, like when I stab the throttle, see how much slower it is to react? Oh, for Christ's sakes. Oh no, really? Come on now, there we go. It's just much slower to react, but once the props get wound up, it's got plenty of power. See how it really does kind of get moving? You can really tell. Here, I'll do a dive and you can really tell. Ooh. You can also tell if I do the run down here up to the big punch. Ready? Watch it accelerate. It accelerates slowly, but then it does get going. Ready? See how it just gets, it just, so like it is making more power. It just makes it much more slowly. See what I mean? So some people might like that. I don't think I do. Oh God, what was that? So here's why I don't like it. Like, indoor tiny whooping is all about doing small stuff like that. And I feel like it kind of makes it harder because it's not reacting as fast, you know what I mean? I mean, you can still get the job done. Oh God, I got confused. I literally got confused. I wanted to pitch forward, but then, I don't know, that was weird. That was a weird moment. That was something right there. Oh, that's gonna be a walk of shame. Help me! Yes!
Hold on. Where is he? Hold on.
Thank you!
Oh, there you
Whee!
go.
Look, guys, I got new shoes. Look at those shoes. Look, they're mine. I don't know. Let's try that again. Here we go. So see, like it's got good power, but it's almost like flying a 2-inch rig around. Like it just, and the runtime isn't really all that better. Isn't that much better either, right? Like it's got a really crank to turn these big old propellers. We're all the way down at 316, 315. So that's like 2 minutes 50. I mean, it's not bad, but max G-force 2.1 G. Look at that. Yeah, you guys know what I'm saying? Chat. What? You know what I mean?
Telemetry lost.
Can you guys see the difference? Like it's very easy for me to feel the difference, but I have no clue if you guys can like actually see the difference through the internet. We're gonna do the other heavy battery, and then we're gonna go back to 65, and that's when I think maybe you guys will really be able to tell between the two. So here we go. Here's another one of these 450 mAh batteries.
Hi, baby.
Where'd he go?
Dude, I don't know.
Poor boy.
Traumatized.
Poor little baby.
Dude. It's alright. It's hard.
He's probably in his little bed. Oh boy. Oh, farts. This rig is, alright, it's officially starting to get beat up. It's not wanting to drop throttle all the way down. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Somebody loosening up? Is there a bent prop? What's going on? Props look okay. I think it's just getting kind of worked in. Oh, let's just rock it. Be okay. Still has good like authority on yaw, right? Not nearly as violent as the 65 though. But I actually like it. I like the way that this yaws much better than the 65. The 65's yaw way too fast, in my opinion. I can actually hear that these props are starting to get worked in, as are these motors. But look at this smoothness, right? Like, look how... Isn't this, like, noticeably smoother and kind of nicer to watch? All things considered, right? I'll try to fly the 65s like this after this battery. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have disarmed. That was stupid. No. Down the stairs it goes. I mean, we are also a really important part of this. Did you guys lose video too? What was that about? Video, come back. What? What the hell? Why? Why did that happen? Hold on. What? Bueller? Why?
Telemetry lost.
Alright. Did it come back?
Telemetry recovered.
Came back. Wow, that's weird. I've had the video go out, but then it comes right back. I guess maybe the cable came unplugged. Hold on. Let me make sure the little cable is seated all the way in there. God damn it! Come on. Flew into the toilet. Yeah, I know. Usually when the video goes out like that, it's from crashing into the water.
Telemetry lost.
But in this case, it was not. Let me just make sure that this little plug is fully seated. It looks like it is. All right. I mean, it definitely is now. Hopefully, that's not a sign that the board is starting to shit the bed. That would suck. Although, with as violently as I treat these things, I wouldn't really. It's hard to get too upset. All right, let's see if it does it again. Oh God. Rig's very angry right now. That's chilling out. Oh man, see the tune? The tune's all fucking jacked up. It's definitely... It is not happy. Tune is not happy. For the record, on the 380 mAh batteries, it does perform better. You guys are going to get to see that. Man, this tune is really kind of coming apart. Hold on. Let's take a quick look at it. No, I mean, we got plenty of gains. It's plenty aggressive. Yeah, it should not be moving around like that. All right, so there's a 75mm rig. Let's go back to 65. I cannot believe these goggles are doing this again to me. I'm just gonna burn this mother down. So you're just gonna keep beeping now. You're not even gonna like just do the false beeps. Okay, I'm gonna let you on fire, but first we're gonna beat up this Cinewhoop some more. Oh, and the frame rate has gone absolutely to hell. That's weird. All right, so we're going back to the PH 2.0. So this is, we're not going to BT 2.0. We're going back to PH 2.0. Newbie Drone 250. Wait until you see the difference. You won't believe your eyes. Actually, you probably will, because you guys are smart. Here we go. Oh my god. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Great, I'm stuck to it. Oh, the disarm and rearm. Get in there. Oh! Oh my god. What's this? What's happening over here? We'll add some channels. We're going to look at some featured free. We're going to look at live TV. Oh, I caught that railing. Here we go. Big one. Big one there. I mean, you know, like, I'm not doing anything that this 75 rig won't do, but, like, this is so much more explosive and, like, kind of fun to watch, you know what I mean? Oh, I can't believe I went through the railing. That was ridiculous. Oh, wait, I gotta do this oval making right turns, unlike NASCAR. Doing it for Dale. Doing it for Dale, friends. See, and I don't necessarily think that the 75mm rig is any smoother. Like, this is plenty smooth, right? You can fly this smooth as hell. But then when you need that poppiness, it's there. Oh, so close. Oh, I was so close. That would have been the cleanest one yet. Oh wow, I just was not looking. I was looking where I wanted to go, not where I was. Oh my goodness. Let me see something. Did I turn down the throttle expo? I feel like I did. No, it's still at 50. Okay, there's still plenty of throttle expo. I run a lot of throttle expo on the whoops. What do you think about that, chat? Oh, that hit the carpet really hard. Oh no. No. So yeah, I mean, is there any question about 65 versus 75? Like, do any of you guys actually think that there's any reason to build, like, did the 75mm rig do anything better in your guys' opinion? I don't think it does. I'm really struggling. Like, I want to give it as much of a chance as possible, but I'm just really struggling to find anything that it does better. Let's spend some more time. See how I had to kill that forward momentum on that one? Easy, easy. Oh, I tried to do a little something for you. Didn't get it. I wonder if man, it is really hard to stay low enough to get through the second level. There we go. That might be it. Nope. Man, that is really... It's hard to do it the easy way. Oh, no, we're falling down. Oh! Oh! That will never happen again. I went over it. I go through it and then down. That's fun. I mean, here's a dirty little secret. A lot of the backwards stuff is kind of easy. Like the backwards dives, it's actually way easier and way less commitment. Because you just drive up to the hole and chop the throttle, right? You don't have to like turn over. You don't have to worry about like, and it just falls straight down because you're not touching the roll stick. So there you go. That's the end of the PH 2.0 batteries. Let's go back to the 75, but with the smaller, better performing 380 batteries. This is really where this rig kind of comes alive and has the most chance of not being, of being, you know, better at something. The problem is these batteries don't fit all that well. You got to really ram them in here, which is obviously what she said. So yeah, the battery kind of just really doesn't love going in here. It's a little too big. But there we go. That should be roughly centered. Ooh. VTX with mic. There we go. All right, so here's pretty much the best shot at 75 doing something well. Oh, okay. That was interesting. That was weird. I like bumped the wall and it thought it was a runaway. Huh, I can't reproduce it. All right, so, oh my God. So the extra weight makes it slide around more. And when it slides around more, I hit stuff. You see it there? See how it doesn't, it like, I gotta really dig in. See it sliding? It slides towards the outside wall. I gotta, and like, in fairness, I am used to the 65 because I was just flying that. Oh man. But, I don't know, there's just kind of no reason for it. There's just no reason for us to have to deal with this extra weight. All right, ready? Look at this punch. Good power, right? Like, look at that power. It takes it a second to get into the power. Oh, boy. What? What? Why? Oh, no. Come on, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, really? Check the PIDs real quick. Yeah, they're jacked. Oh. What's that? Did I hit the edge of the yoga mat? Oh, boy. As you can see, it's also harder to kind of do that really low proximity stuff. Oh, my God. You know what it is? It's ground effect. The tune is fine. When I fly it up here in clean air, the tune is completely fine. But there seems to be more of a ground effect with this rig than the 65s. See it kind of moving around a little bit? Oh. Oh. Oh, will I make it? Oh, I made it. All right, last 380 mAh battery. And then we're going to do a couple BT 2.0 batteries, and that'll wrap it up for the flying. How am I going to get this unplugged? Come on. There we go. All right, let's see if I can get this battery out of here without breaking the frame. 661 says, haven't flown 65 since I got my 75 flying, right? It has so much more pop. Interesting. I doubt that you have a I doubt that 661's 65 millimeter setup is identical to these, because in terms of pop, I mean, this is like, I mean, you guys saw it. You know, it's a night and day difference. And this 75 rig isn't even much heavier, right? Like we did it at the beginning of the stream. It was what, like a 6 gram difference? 6 grams is a lot on a tiny whoop, but it's not that much. It's not as much as I thought it was. It's not as much as it feels, you know, it feels like a 20 gram difference. June Logo says, use the original Mobula 7 frame. It's way lighter. It is, but it's also incredibly fragile. And you also can't get your PIDs or your filtering. I can't get the PIDs or the filtering where I want it to be. I do have some pretty serious standards for where I want the tune to be on these rigs, admittedly. But, you know, that's it's not just me. There's other people that like their PID tunes like to be like their women. Tight and juicy. Jesus. Yeah, this thing is struggling. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. So it's not spinning the motors all the way down anymore because it's starting to get all banged up. What you know about that? Oh god, it's just not accurate enough. It really isn't. Oh no, what's happening here? Why? Why do you keep doing this? I think this Acromode board might be on its way out, because that is definitely not the plug. Yeah, the plug is still totally buried. That's just the VTX shutting off. That's a shame. That is a shame. June Logo says, use the... no, we got that. Freelojo says, I fly my 75 outside. Yeah, I don't... You know, like, that's what a couple people have said, but to me, it doesn't make any sense. At that point, like, you want to be flying a toothpick. Toothpicks are for outside. The frame... You know, these tiny whoop frames really wreck the performance. So yeah, I would just never fly a tiny whoop. I mean, I have, and it just doesn't. It's just no good compared to something without guards. And you know, when you're flying outside, like you're not running into people. There's kind of no reason for the ducts, right? When you're outside, ducts are kind of an inside thing. So I tried to let that drop all the way down. You know, this testing that I'm kind of doing here, like this testing that I'm doing is exploring the limits. You know, what's the most freestyle ready? There's my new shoes. What's the most freestyle ready tiny whoop that you can build? This is not like, you know, a happy model build versus a beta FPV build. This is the most extreme, yeah, just like the most extreme setup. Which kind of, you know, because I'm the goal. Oh, sorry guys. The goal is to kind of isolate 65 versus 75, right? And yeah, I mean the cold hard fact here is that flying inside in acro is extremely difficult, extremely difficult. And the really gnarly stuff that we want to do, right, like power loop a coffee table, is extremely, extremely, extremely difficult. So for the 75s to be heavier is kind of game over right there. I was holding out hope that the extra size would make up for the weight, but it just doesn't. You know, it really just doesn't make up for the extra weight. I think because the aerodynamics of these damn things is so bad that which actually helps us because it helps slow it down and stop it from sliding. That 65 is really the sweet spot, which at this point I already kind of knew that. I had already tested all of this, and I've already flown these a bunch, and my opinion has not changed even a little bit. The 75 is just too heavy. And if you're gonna fly something outside, it shouldn't be ducted. I don't understand wanting to fly something with ducts outside. I just don't. But I guess if you did want to fly something with ducts outside, you could buy a 75. But to be honest, these 65s perform better because there's better motor options, and kind of think there's better battery options too. So this is the BT 2.0 rig with a one of the smaller batteries, one of the lighter weight batteries. God damn it! So this battery now weighs the same as the Newbie Drone Nitro Nectar Golds. Yeah, like this flies better in every way, straight up. It just does. Oh my god. It's more dialed in. It crashes better. Oh boy. What's happened here? Oh man. Oh man. Where am I? No. Man, what is happening tonight? Getting hung up in that railing like a motherfucker. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, everything I do power loop related tonight is like a nightmare. Oh no, I'm gonna fall down the stairs now. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, the bench got me. Man crashes. Oh, that was the ground. Yeah. That was the railing again. Let's do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I get in here? I didn't think I was going to make it through there. I was actually kind of pretty sure I wasn't going to make it through there. Yeah, so the reason why the testing that I'm doing here is a little bit more accurate in my opinion is that by testing like the most extreme possible setups, we get the best idea of what's possible. You know, like if we just test like any old 75 motor to motor rig with any old 65 motor to motor rig, what we're actually testing is how good. With tiny whoops, realistically, what you're testing is how good is whatever the motor and prop combo is that's on each one of those rigs. So without maxing that motor and prop combo out and putting the motors on that you know, the available motors that have the most possible power, it's just a random test. It's not a fair it's not a fair test to just test any old, just any old. Oh. I can't believe you guys have been looking at my big dumb face that entire time. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Luckily though, I did crash nonstop, so you did potentially save yourself from getting vertigo just now. Last battery, BT 2.0. This is the ultimate freestyle tiny whoop. Hands down. Fight me. This is it. Alright. Let's get a good one in. Let's sit up straight, and we're gonna get a good battery in here. You guys are gonna see some serious shit. Look at that yaw authority. Look at that. Can't even move my finger that fast. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, they're... Oh, farts. Oh, no. Uh-oh. 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 I think I threw a prop, friends. Right back. No, he dropped a magnet ring again. Let's see if I can get it back going. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Just that one. This one's coming down too. Okay. All right, we're back in business. Okay, here we go. Sitting up straight. This is the one. Oh, this ain't the one. What I was saying a minute ago is there is another coffee table in here. But if I get this power loop wrong, I'm going to bash into the television. I'd have to get it way wrong, but... Oh, oh, oh. What about this table? Can we power loop this? Oh, shitters. Can we do it? Oh, God. Rejected. Rejected. Super rejected. Hey, there's my power loop table. There it is. Oh, it's got plants on it. That's nice. Get our altitude on here. Or our lack of altitude on. I love flying these things really low. Is there anything better than flying a tiny whoop really low to the ground? Ready? Oh, I touched it. I touched the butt. Oh man, I'm gonna tumble down the thing, aren't I? Nope, 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 we're good. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna make some moves here. We're gonna make some moves. Ready for moves? Oh, that's not good. When it hits so hard, it blacks out like that. Never a good sign. Oh no. Oh no, I'm under this futon. What's happening? Man, once I start crashing, it's like a snowball going downhill. Okay. Oh no. Goggles, you're really pissing me off with this. Let's try to get one. Try to get one. Not gonna happen. Almost. No, it's done. There you have it, friends. 65 wins, in my humble opinion. Although, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know how you could possibly argue otherwise, if I'm totally honest. 65 is just better suited. It's just better suited for indoor stuff. It's the right tool for the job. It's always going to be way lighter. It's going to crash better. It's going to give you a reach around when you really need it most. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You did not hear that from me. I just changed the channel on this thing, I think. I'll deal with that next time. Okay. So yeah, there it sort of is, my friends. There's 65 versus 75. Man, I was gonna turn the 75 into another Insta360 Go carrier, but not with this VTX, not with the VTX shutting off like that. That's a little awkward that it's doing that. Weird. All right, let me get caught up on chat here. What do we got going on? June Loco says, I use the original Mobula 7. Oh, no, we got that. Freelojo says, I fly my 75 outside. License to Drive says, what do you think of this TPU canopy concept? I had a bash at creating, weighs about 2.5 grams. I don't really like the TPU canopies all that much because they're too squishy, and when it hits, it like smashes the camera into the board, and that's just not a great idea. Most people don't crash this much though. Oh, that's a cool design. Come on, keystrokes, really? Monitor. There we go. This is what License to Drive linked. That's pretty slick. But for me, that would last about 5 crashes, and then the camera or the board would be destroyed. So this would never work for me. But that's a really cool design. That's wild how it prints. When they print flat and then they fold all up, it's always intriguing to me. That's pretty slick. That is pretty slick. License. I'm into that. And 661 says, what's the dry weight of that 75? The weight makes all the difference. We did it at the beginning of the stream. It's heavy, but it needs to be heavy in order to crash well. And there's also some... I mean, you could say the same thing about 65s. I mean, no matter what, 75 is going to be way heavier than 65. Heavier props, heavier frame. And to get the performance that I'm looking for, it needs to be a heavier motor too. 28 grams. So yeah, to build this thing lighter, it wouldn't crash as well, and it wouldn't have the power, which is, gonna make it even worse than it already is. So yeah, 65's for the win, for sure. 661 says my 75 is 21.8 grams. That would probably last about 3 minutes with me. That wouldn't survive a single battery. I'm willing to bet, and it also wouldn't have the performance that I'm looking for. I've tested so many different tiny whoop motor sizes and props and all that stuff, and this is as good as I can get it, and it's just not as good. 65's it's just lighter, smaller and lighter, like the end. FPV Trucker says, I need a 19mm cam, Nano Toothless or Nano Phoenix. Nano Toothless for sure. The Nano Phoenix is a pain in the ass. they did a double board design for the PCBs, and it's no good. You don't want it. Freelojo says we missed the last flight. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. 661 says, well, why is it so much heavier? Make it lighter. Frame swap. Yeah, I mean we've been talking about it. It's just not realistic. Paul McDonald says, question 4. I went out and ripped balls on one of my CL1s, Velox 2207.5s. I think I screwed one of the motor bearings, not wiggly, but you can hear some almost tinging when spinning. Yeah, it sounds like a bearing. Usually bearings, you can just ignore them, and then eventually you'll bend the motor shaft on that. Yeah, Schizophrenic FPV says we enjoy your beautiful face. Woo! Where are we at here? 661 says, oh my god, 28 grams. Mine's only 21.8 dry. AKA says, I feel like some weight is good for the flings, momentum, and such. Yeah, I mean, you can... Dub Squared says, I'm not sure I understand why... This is I'll go in order here. Not sure I understand why heavier is better for crashing. Lighter would have less mass and momentum, so less likely to break. If there was no such thing as like material science, then yeah, that would be true. But in a world where, you know, thicker material is stronger, yeah. This is built as light as it can be to still maintain durability and have the amount of power that I'm looking for. In order to build this lighter, I would have to go from an 0803 motor down to an 0802 motor. And the flight performance of the 0802 motor with these 1.6 inch propellers is not good in my I have impossible standards, in fairness. But yeah, it's not that motor is overpropped on these 1.6 inch. Even the tri blades, even the bi blades. The 0802 motor is significantly overpropped on these 1.6 inch. If you run it on a 1.6 inch bi blade, it's not overpropped, but it doesn't have any power. So in order to get the power and the flight performance, you need to go up to an 0803 or an 1102. I tried all of the 1102s that were available. None of them have enough RPM for 1S. And then you know, the Goober canopy I like to run because it's just indestructible. To go to a different canopy, I would start breaking the canopies, and that's a deal breaker. It's got to be super, super, super durable for all the reasons that you guys just saw for the last hour. The frame, there are lighter frames, but then they're going to be fragile. They're going to become the breaking point. And also, the lighter frames will put more stress into the motor and the propeller. So you'll bend propellers more often, and you'll break motors more often. And then the only other way to shed weight is to go to a smaller battery, but then you lose power and you lose runtime. Runtime I don't care about. Power I do care about. So yeah, I mean, I've tried probably 20 or 30 different configurations of 1S 75 millimeter, and it just doesn't work. This is the best that I've gotten, and it's just, this flies fine. This flies totally fine, but this flies unbelievable. This is the problem. This is not the problem. Any one of you guys would probably be happy with this until you flew this. And then you'd go, oh, okay, got it. Because this just flies better in every way. And it crashes better. And what else really is there? I mean, like, yeah, I guess the runtime's a little bit less, but who cares? Spend an extra $7 and buy an extra battery, right? Like, Tiny Whoop batteries are super, super, super cheap. So I really can't... I can't fault it. And the runtime ain't bad. It still gets over 2 minutes. Like, that's pretty damn good. AKA says, I feel like some weight is good for the fling's momentum and such. That doesn't really. Yeah, I kind of was thinking that a little bit. I was maybe looking forward to that with the 75 mil rig, but I haven't noticed that at all. I think that inside, it's just I'm very rarely in a situation where I throw it and it doesn't go far enough. Well, when I fling it and it doesn't go far enough, it's because I didn't add enough throttle. It's not because it's too light. Tiny whoops are all way heavier than they should be for the size of the propeller when you compare them to something like a 5-inch freestyle rig. So I actually, personally, I don't think that, adding weight to a tiny whoop for more fling is actually doing anything. I don't really think that there's a significant difference. Also, because we're only going like 5 miles an hour, and aero doesn't really become a huge deal until like 30 or 40 or 50 miles an hour. So yeah, I just don't think these things are fast enough to really benefit from a bunch of extra weight. I could totally be wrong, but I've flown these things at a million different weights, and I've never noticed a difference in fling between the light ones and the heavier ones. The fling comes from what you do on the sticks. How deep do you bury the nose? How hard do you hammer the throttle before you give it that throw? SketchFPV says, what about 35mm prop, 65mm frames such as the Meteor Pro? The problem with that frame is you can't run a standard tiny whoop board. You have to run the skinny tiny whoop boards, and none of those have VTXs built in. And then you've got to add an external VTX, which is an extra like 3 or 4 grams at least. And there's not a great place to mount them. So you end up with a rig that weighs what a 75 motor-to-motor rig weighs, and it doesn't even have those big motors. So I don't really see the point of those 35mm prop, 65mm motor-to-motor frames until somebody comes out with one of the skinny boards with a VTX built in. Then they'll make more sense, but nobody does. Cody SA says, have you tried 2S 1102 9000 kV on 75 minus 34 grams? It rips and withstands heavy crashes using Modulus 7 V3 frame. I have, Cody. 2S makes these way too heavy. So 34 grams, I'm sure, is your dry weight. Once you put the 2S batteries on it, it's going to be like 50, maybe even 60 grams, which is just way, way, way too much. This thing, on the point of staying 1S with this thing, because I did this, I built this on a 2S rig. In order for 75 to have a chance against these 65s, it had to lighten up. 2S was way, way, way too heavy to fly indoors aggressively in acro. Also, guys, like if you fly angle mode, none of this testing that I'm doing makes any sense or holds any water for you. This is all very specific testing for acro, indoor, small space, freestyle. Angle mode and horizon mode, it's just a whole different thing. Having that self-leveling completely changes the amount of sliding back and forth that these rigs do. If you haven't flown tiny whoops extensively on acro, you need to in order to really understand this testing that I'm doing here. So keep that in mind, because that's an important part of this. This is all about acro, freestyle acro, which, I kind of consider acro to be freestyle. I don't necessarily consider horizon mode or angle mode to be true freestyle. But I mean, that's 100% opinion based. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. Because when you fly acro inside, the biggest problem is the slide. Like it's the reason why I crash so much is because they just slide all around. So if you can lose 4 or 5 or 6 grams, it's going to make a really big difference in that momentum and in that sliding, so that you can actually do some really gnarly moves inside. But I know that a lot of you guys are great Whoop pilots, so I mean, let's see it. Like if you guys have holy shit, son of flat top with a $75 super chat. Dude, thank you so much. He says, I'll get you halfway there for your ELRS stuff. Who else will finish the deed? Damn, dude, thank you. Jesus. Let me get that updated. We're going up to 80. Dude, son of flat top is the star for the night. Very cool, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let me see you guys ripping these 75mm whoops in the Video Collective over on Discord. The Video Collective is a text channel over on Discord here where you guys can post your edits, and the other beautiful people in the collective will be able to check them out. And then maybe, if I ever get 2 monitors back at the apartment, maybe on one of these giveaway streams, I'll play one of your edits on the live stream. June Loco says, you should really try the Mob Light 7. I'm going to be ordering one of the new ones. I've built setups that are pretty identical to it, though, so it's not going to be anything new. Yes, it's going to be lighter than this 75mm build, but it's not going to have the power. It doesn't have the KV, and it doesn't have the stator volume. So, and yeah, I personally, I just don't like that. Yarbs FPV with 648 super chat. Thank you very much, Yarbs. He says, here's to make the total less round. Eat it, nerds. So it's going to 86.48. I know you guys are not going to let that odd-ass number sit there for long. You're going to have to do some math, though. So yeah, oh wait, no, I'm not getting the Mob Light 7. I'm getting the 6 with the 0802 motors, because there's a chance that these 0802s are a little bit too big. So yeah. Max Whalen says, I know it's not a whoop, but can you review the AOS T3 frame? Probably not, Max. I am backed up. So this Friday, the stream is going to be like Frames Friday or Freestyle Frames Friday or something like that. I have 8 3-inch frames that are in need of builds. Realistically, that's going to take me the next like year and a half to get done. So I'm just not going to buy the AOS T3 frame because, oh wait, no, T3 frame, AOS T3 frame, the toothpick frame. I actually might pick one of those up. It depends. My TP3 toothpick build is out there. If I have filtering issues on that build, basically, if it doesn't fly pretty damn good right out of the box, I'm going to move it from that T3 frame over to the AOS T3 frame. I thought you were talking about the AOS 3.5mm frame. That one, unfortunately, I'm not going to test. But yeah, the AOS T3 frame, at some point, I'm going to probably get my hands on. ICFPV says, silly question, is the Emax Nanohawk able to be swapped to a standard cockroach style frame? Unfortunately not, ICFPV. Emax goes out of their way to not use industry standard really anything. So yeah, when you buy an Emax build, you're locked into it. You can't really move it anywhere. Typically, their AIOs won't fit, and their motors also won't fit. They use a unique bolt pattern on the motors, and then their AIOs are always a wacky shape that doesn't fit in any other frame. It's really annoying, man. I really don't like that Emax does that. You could argue, and I'm sure their philosophy is, I'm not sure of this, but I hope that their philosophy is that by forcing you to buy their replacement parts, they're ensuring that you get half-decent quality stuff. I hope that the decision wasn't made because, hey, we can trap people, and then they'll have to buy replacements from us, right? I hope the decision was, we don't want you to buy Happy Model stuff and have a bad experience, so we're gonna lock you into Emax stuff. And Emax stuff is really decent quality for the money. So, but yeah, unfortunately, you're stuck, man. Emax builds, you're stuck in their little ecosystem. License to drive with an 8-pound super chat. He says this was going to be 2 prize draw entries on Monday, but I fell asleep before it started. Thank you, License. I'm gonna round that 8 pounds up to 10 American cheeseburger dollars, right? And that's gonna put us to 96.48. You guys are the best, man. Awesome. Look at you guys go. I'm the luckiest dude in the world. Dub Squared knows what's up. He says, Emacs so frustrating. Bought 2 Nanohawks hoping to use as typical whoops. All kinds of issues fitting them on whoop frames. Yeah, with enough work, you can probably make it happen, but it's not. Don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. Their electronics and their motors aren't really even that good. Like, there are better electronics and motors out there. So it's like, yeah, it kind of is what it is. It's 9:58. Any last second questions? Get them on in. 65 millimeters confirmed. King of freestyle indoor acro, which I just call freestyle. It's lighter. It crashes better. Better selection of parts to some extent. Biggest thing though is that it's always going to be lighter. And yeah, indoor acro. If you haven't done indoor acro, you need to get on that, because it's way fun, and it'll really push you as a pilot. There's no room for error, and then when you go fly big stuff, it'll make you that much better, because you'll really be paying attention to any little bit of roll angle that you have in there. Jackalope FPV with a $3.52. Look at that. Super chat for ELRS. So that's 4 carried 2 8 14 9. I think that's the whole. There it is. Well, I came through late. Look at that. Do you guys get the sounds? No, you don't. The sounds are playing through the laptop. I guess I need to put desktop audio on here. If I put desktop audio on here, I think you guys will get the sound. Audio input capture, add existing desktop audio. Okay, so next time one of you guys does that, I think you'll get the little sound. 661 FPV says 75 millimeters shouldn't be more than a gram heavier. I mean, if you use the exact same motors, then sure. But as we've been talking about, that's not a good idea, because the bigger props become very overpropped on those smaller motors. Son of Flat Top, damn, dude. Hey, did you guys get the little sound? Did the sound come through that time? Son of Flat Top, thank you so much, dude. Look at that. We are there. It is ELRS time. Oh, man, what happened here? You guys getting the sound? I saw the volume meter move on that one. Look at that. So, P. Richard Scott, Patrick, and I went out and got some really cool audio of quads that I'm going to replace for these sounds. So there'll be some really cool sounds coming soon. Son of Flat Top, thank you so much, dude. Holy crap. And a little bit of Northern Tier FPV with a $5 super chat. 10 sound check, dude. So this puts us at 160 out of 150. Look at that. Over in on the Discord channel, let me know which ELRS stuff you guys want to see me get. You guys get to pick. CiottiFPV.com will get you into Discord. You won't get access to all of the text channels, but I'm gonna make a new. So there is a text channel called Toothpick and Whoop. So that's where I want to. I'm actually gonna post it in here. I'm gonna do at everyone. What ELRS stuff do you want to see me test? Drop it here or go fuck yourselves. Send now. Yeah, curse at 682 people. Perfect. That's how we do things around here. Dusty Joe with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Dusty Joe. We're going to put this into the old gear fund here. 160 goes to 165. Look at me doing things. Damn. Thank you guys. This is good because I'm pretty sure that I did some serious damage to all three of these whoops. So it's nice to have a couple of super chat dollary dues to be able to repair them, because yeah, I can. They're sounding a lot rattier than they were at the beginning of the at the beginning of the live stream. 661FPV says happy model ES24TX Pro. There it is. Oh wait, no. Well, here, I'm gonna do this just in case you can't post on Discord. I'm gonna copy it and paste it for you. 661. I'm just gonna grab this and I'm just gonna go over here and I'm just gonna do like this. It's like that. There we go. 661. All right, cool. I'm just putting like a little. It's like a little vote. Put a little vote in there. You know what I mean? Jason Crabtree says 900 or 2.4 ELRS. 2.4 for sure. 2.4. 661FPV says when you get ELRS, use version 1.2. I'll do all the research when I finally get it. Why 1.2 though? Everybody's going up to 2.0 and now I think 2.1. Why 1.2? Max Whalen says, which ELRS module are you going to get? Why do you have to pay $150 now? I thought they were $40. So I've got 5 whoops that need to go to ELRS and the module. So I took a guess that it would be roughly 150. Also, YouTube takes 30-something% of the super chat. So I always have to pad this total number to cover that. Freeloader dropping the Patreon link. Thank you, dude. Dusty Joe says, least I could do it for all I've learned from you, brother. Keep it up. Thank you, Dusty Joe. You've got a package on the way, my man. 661 says, join the Express LRS Facebook group. Ooh, good idea. Of course they have a Facebook group. All right, friends. We are going to wrap this thing up. It is after 10 o'clock. 661 says 2.x still has problems and doesn't run well on SPI whoop boards. Interesting. Although I won't be putting it onto, it won't be SPI. It'll be, these are all going to be the external boards. So I think I'll be fine, right? With the external boards because they're not SPI. ELRS FPV. Let me make sure I can find the ELRS Facebook group here. And groups. And let's see. Wow, that didn't find it. What's the Express LRS group? Oh, it's probably typed out. Express LRS. What's LRS? Long range system, I assume, right? All right, let me see if that'll find it. There it is. Express LRS high performance radio control link. 7,000 members. Good Lord. All right, I'm in it. We in it. Yo, there's all kinds of radio link stuff coming up. I got Ghost going up in the air, hopefully tomorrow. Both. Submit. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. People are bricking receivers. That's scary. No 2 point whatever for me. Good looking out, 661. Thanks for the warning on that. Cody SA says all 1 point whatever is compatible with 1 point whatever and 2 is compatible with 2. Okay. Kevin Sumner says, should we make a poll for which ELRS model over on Discord? If there's enough people posting in there, but Yeah, I'll just go through. Though, if we don't have like a good consensus, I'll go through and take a look. Cool. Thanks for hanging, friends. Thanks for the incredible generosity tonight. I love you guys. Here comes a little bit more flying with some epidemic soundage. Let me find a file that's big. There we go. 1.2 gigs. That should be a couple of minutes. All right, people. Love you. I'll see you guys on Friday. Freestyle frame. Here, look. Here's the frames that we're going to be looking at on Friday. And there's two more on top of this, but we've got, this is the heavyweight version of the CiottiFPV frame. And then the lightweight version of that frame with the 3-hole arms and the no real X plate other than this little thing here. And then we're going to look at a Ripsqueak V2 on the 3.2 millimeter thick arms. Another Ripsqueak V2. All my V1s are built, but they're very similar. This is a Ripsqueak V2 on the thinner 2.5 millimeter thick arms. These are also 2.5 inch arms, so they're a little bit shorter. And then we're going to look at the D-Quads LRS, mini LRS, I want to say. And then we're going to take a look at Cool Coyote's little miniature glide that he makes, which is pretty slick, that I've been dying to build, but I've just been so backed up. Cool Coyote is in the Discord channel if you're interested. And then this is the OG Rotorius CB3 removable arm frame that never actually got made, never made it out of prototype. So yeah, we're gonna look at those frames. I'm gonna take some kind of guesses at durability, and we're just gonna talk about, like, you know, arm thickness and weight and all kinds of good stuff. So it's gonna be good. FPV Exchange just posted over on the Discord. He's got tons of Happy Model receivers, EP1s and EP2s for days. I guess what I should do is like get one of every receiver, get one Happy Model receiver, one Flywoo receiver, one JHE MCU receiver, one, I don't know, whatever they are. Dan Richmond says, have a good night, great fun, 300 points for whooping under a small dog. Michael S. with the last question tonight, he says, why when I enable bidirectional D-shot, I feel my toothpicks fly worse? The only two reasons that would happen are if you're not reducing your other filtering. So by turning on bidirectional, you're now over filtering that system, that rig, or if the AIO can't keep up and you're getting error. So look up, there's a bunch of tutorials here on YouTube for bidirectional D-shot where you can see how to figure out if you're pushing the processor too hard. I bet you that's not the problem though. I bet you that you're not reducing your other filtering. So you're just adding. So the stock Betaflight has enough filtering to fly without bidirectional. So then when you turn bidirectional on, now you've got way too much filtering. So you need to back that other filtering off. And there is a good amount. Look up UAV Tech here on YouTube, and he's got lots of good info on how to pull your filtering down when you go to bidirectional D-shot. Thanks for hanging, friends. I love every single one of you. I would be literally nowhere without you. We're going to go to Epidemic Sound and just play the first thing. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Freestyle Frame Friday coming at you. Hope you're ready. Later, people. Later, people. Be good.